teacher.
Hello.
Konnichiwa.
Ni hao.
Sugeng Enjang.
My name is Juliana Puspita and I choose the poem entitled Sonnet 130. My Mistress's eyes are nothing like the sun by William Shakespeare. He was a famous actor, playwright, and poet from England, and he wrote this poem in 1609. At that time, he wrote 154 sonnet poem, and the most famous sonnet is the Sonnet 130. I chose this poem because the poet is a famous poet at that time, and it is about a romantic poet, and it tells us about adoring woman beauty and natural beauty and loving the woman till the death.
My name is Stella and the reason I choose this poem is because many people talk about this poem in an online forum discussion. And then the writer of this poem is William. He is from Soho, London, and he wrote this poem on 1764, and then this poem is the representation of his anger against his enemy. And then I get this poem from an online forum discussion named Quora. Thank you.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Marianus Paulino. I am from ELSP batch 19 at Sanata Dharma University. I chose this poem entitled Love Sonnet 11 by Pablo Neruda because it reminds me of my past experience that I miss something that I'm looking for. Pablo Neruda, as a writer of this poem, is from Chile. He's a poet, diplomat as well, and he wrote this poem on around 1959. This poem tells us about someone who missed her lover and he wanted to chase his lover with any possibility. I got this poem from interestingliterature.com.
My name is Fransisca and I chose a poem entitled She Walks in Beauty. I chose this poem because it is a romantic poem, and this poem describes a woman's beauty, not only the appearance but also the personality. And then the writer is George Gordon Byron, or known as Lord Byron, and he's from London, England. He wrote She Walks in Beauty in 1814, and this poem describes a woman's beauty that is balanced and create a harmony. It means that there are both good and bad side of it, but still she is fascinating.
Miss Ortega. The poem that I chose is The Lady to Her Guitar by Emily Bronte. She was born on July 30, 1818 at Thornton, United Kingdom, and this poem was written in 1846. So the reason why I chose this poem is because it contains the instrumental that I really like, which is guitar, and the feelings of sadness in this poem are conveyed beautifully. The Lady to Her Guitar tells a story of a woman who used to have a male figure, but this male figure, maybe her lover, doesn't leave the best impression on her. However, the guitar sound described by the poet here gave her the happy and good impression.
My name is Eric Armando, but you can call me Eric. I'm from ELSP batch 19 at Sanata Dharma University. So the poem that I choose entitled When We Two Parted by Lord Byron. And the reason why I chose this poem it's because it reminds me of my past experience, especially in love relationship with someone special. And I wanted to express my emotion, my feelings towards her through this poem. So I will read this poem passionately. So the writer of this poem, named Lord Byron, he was born in London, England, and he wrote this poem in the year of 1816. So why he wrote this poem? That's because he also have love experience with someone named Lady Franz Webster. Because he failed at chasing her to meet her and love her, he write this poem to express his lost feeling towards her. I get this poem at interestingliterature.com. So if you guys are interested, please go visit that site.
Please enjoy our performance!
My Mistress's Eyes Are Nothing Like the Sun by William Shakespeare. My mistress's eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damasked, red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfume is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground, and yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with false compare.
The Poison Tree by William Blake. I was angry with my friend. I told Marat didn't. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. Marat did grow. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I sun it with smiles and with soft deceitful wiles. And it grew both day and night till it bore an April bride. And my foe beheld it shine when he knew that it was mine. And into my garden stole, when the night had veiled the pole, in the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree.
Love Sonnet 11 by Pablo Neruda. I crave your mouth, your voice, your hair, silent and starving. I prowl through the streets. Bread does not nourish me. Dawn disrupts me. All day I hunt for the liquid measure of your steps. I hunger for your sleek laugh, your hands, the color of a savage harvest. Hunger for the pale stones of your fingernails. I want to eat your skin like a whole almond. I want to eat the sunbeam flaring in your lovely body, the sovereign nose of your arrogant face. I want to eat the fleeting shade of your lashes, and I pace around hungry, sniffing the twilight, hunting for your hot heart, like a puma in the barrens of Utrecht.
She Walks in Beauty by Lord Byron. She walks in beauty, like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes, thus mellowed to the tender light which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the more, one ray the less, had health impaired the nameless grace, which waves in every raven dress, or softly lightens over her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. And on that cheek, and over that brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. The Lady to Her Guitar by Emily Bronte. For him who struck thy varying string, I win this heart has ceased to care. Then why dost thou such feelings bring to my sad spirit, odd guitar? It is as if the warm sunlight in some deep glen should lingering stay, when clouds of storm or shades of night have wrapped the parent orb away. It is as if the glassy brook should image still its willow sphere, though years ago the woodman's stroke laid low in dust their dried hair. Even so, guitar, thy magic tone hath moved the tear and waked the sigh, hath beat the ancient torrent moan, although its very source is dry.
When We Two Parted by Lord Byron. When we two parted in silence and tears, half broken hearted to severe for years, pale grew thy cheek and colder thy kiss. Truly in that hour foretold sorrow this. The dew of the morning sunk chill on my brow. It felt like the warning for what I feel now. Thy vows are all broken, and light is thy fame. I hear thy name spoken, and share its shame. They name thee before me, a knell in mine ear. A shudder come o'er me. Why were thou so dear? They know not I know thee, who know thee too well,
Long, long shall I rue thee, too deeply to tell. In secret we met, in silence I grieve, that thy heart could forget, thy spirit deceive. If I should meet thee after long years, how should I greet thee? With silence and tears.